My mom made our whole family share our locations for safety. The app ended up catching her in a lie that cost us almost $10,000. She announced it on a Sunday night, phone already in hand. A girl from her work had been in a wreck nobody found for hours, and that was the story. We were all installing the family locator, because I'd rather be paranoid than plan a funeral. I was 17, working weekend shifts at a pharmacy. Dad drove for a medical courier company. Neither of us had anything to hide, so we tapped accept and thought that was that. What Mom didn't understand was that the app has no favorites. It logs everyone. Speeds, stops, batteries, arrival alerts, weeks of history. She wielded it like a hall monitor. Dad did 71 in a 65 on the interstate and got a lecture at dinner about cargo that matters. I stopped at a drive-thru after closing and she called before my food came up. Why are you spending money on garbage at 9:40 at night? She once texted me, why is your battery at 12% during a movie? My best friend started calling the app your mom's third eye. Meanwhile, Mom's own dot developed a schedule. Tuesday and Thursday nights, book club. Saturday mornings, helping Miss Renata organize. Her pin sat at an office plaza on the east side, sometimes until 11 at night. Book clubs do not meet at office plazas until 11. Other things were bending too. The water bill came printed in red. Dad's truck needed brakes and suddenly, this month's tight. Mom, who had taught me to count change back at garage sales, got cagey about the checking account, and she'd started asking me for favors that felt off. If Daddy asks, book club ran late and we got dessert after. I covered. You don't audit your own mother. The crack came in April. Dad was on a rare Saturday off, looking for Mom because her sister was on the house phone, and he opened the app for maybe the first time ever. I watched him squint, scroll, then go very still. How long? He asked me quietly. Has book club been meeting at Eastgate Commercial Park? He scrolled the history. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, the same pin, going back as far as the app would show. 26 visits. The following Tuesday, she left at 6, saying the club was discussing some long Russian thing. Dad and I sat in the driveway for 10 minutes, watching her dot cross town and settle at Eastgate. Then he started the truck. The plaza was mostly dark. One unit glowed. A narrow storefront with paper over the windows and a vinyl banner reading Lumavi Wellness, Team Training Center. Through the gap in the paper, we could see maybe 15 women in folding chairs, a whiteboard with a pyramid of names on it, and my mother at the front, wearing a sash. An actual sash, like a pageant. It said, Emerald Director. We didn't burst in. Dad knocked, polite as a neighbor. The room went quiet, and Mom came to the glass, and I will never forget her face doing the math. Us, here, the app, everything. The unit's back room told the rest of the story before she said a word. Boxes to the ceiling, skincare serums, greens powders, metabolic patches, most of it in unopened cases with her name on the shipping labels. Her book club was a downline meeting. The rank on the sash had monthly purchase minimums, and for 11 months she'd been buying her own rank, on 3 credit cards we didn't know existed. To keep a title that paid her, we later calculated, about 60 cents an hour. $9,400, plus $800 borrowed from the envelope of graduation money in my closet, which is the part that still stings, and the part she cried hardest about. In the truck, she kept saying the next rank was when it all turned around. That her upline said quitting now was leaving money on the table. Dad let her finish. Then he said, the table is empty, Deb. We're standing in the room with the table. Here's the ending, because we earned one. Dad froze the cards that night. My aunt, a bookkeeper, sat with Mom for a brutal weekend of spreadsheets, and then, gently, showed her the exit scam forums full of women holding the same boxes. Mom cried for 2 days, quit on the 3rd, and spent the summer selling inventory at cost to recoup what she could. We ate a lot of rice that year. The college envelope got repaid first. Her insistence, $20 at a time. The app stayed. Her idea, actually. Everyone's location on, she said. Mine especially. Nobody checks it anymore. That's the point. Trust is the thing you rebuild until the map is just a map.